see the numbers there with the Player of the Year, Jessica Williams. And Lauren Bevis with 3 threes. She has 9, so 92 on the year, and we are ready to roll into the second half. Winner goes on to the Final Four. Coming up later, it's going to be Radford against number 5 Presbyterian College. Kane lines up a 3 if it goes, and nothing but net for Kiari Kane. That's her second 3. She's got 6.
And Asheville has got to do a better job in this second half of taking care of the basketball. 17 turnovers in the first half. And here you see Kiari Kane just getting a little bit of daylight. I think seems to be not as heralded as some of the other players, but as the point guard, she does have the ability to score it. But when you got Bevis and Williams and Smith, you almost take a back seat, and I think she's perfectly fine with that.
Yeah, there's only one ball, and there's only 40 minutes, right?
Right.
Speaking of only 40 minutes, there's a young lady who had 15 of her 21 yesterday. 6 at halftime. She had 6 at halftime again today, so we'll see if she can get it going offensively in the second half for Honey Brown.
Yeah, Brooks Sumters really gets it going when it's winning time, so see if she can have a big second half for Asheville.
Nice play inbounds. Wilson now with 7 points.
Like that one by Honey Brown on the sideline, keeping her team alive. 10-point ball game. You just got to see if you could keep chipping away at this lead.
Bevis steps back, leaves it a little bit short. Another rebound by Wilson. So Abigail Wilson with 7 points. So Coach Brown is getting some offensive production from her, and Ivy leaves it short. And there's a double-double right now for Smith.
Wow, that's easy offense, but Kiara Kane, I'm sorry, Lakin Cox did a fantastic job of just burying her defender in the paint. Easy to catch and score. That possession right there is way too easy for Gardner Webb.
And I apologize and I correct myself. I should say Alasia Smith headed for another double-double. That's her 10th rebound. She's got 7 points in the first half, so can't imagine her not scoring 3 in the second half.
I think she might be able to find a way to get 3.
She comes in with 10 double-doubles, a second behind the 15. Is it 15 or 16 for Williams?
Jessica Williams, double-double machine. I have to wonder how many games Gardner Webb's played this year where they haven't had a double-double between the two of them.
Nice move inside. So Cox, according to Alex Simmons, Layden Cox, a sophomore out of Sumter, South Carolina, really committed herself, and it's paying off. She's averaged 8 points during the regular season, shooting 51%. She's got 4, and she's going back to the line right now.
Had a great job, did a lot of work early, buried Abigail Wilson on the block. Let's see if she can knock down a couple free throws and stretch this Gardner Webb lead.
Serio, talk about the 3 first-teamers in Lauren Bevis, Jessica Williams, and Alasia Smith. They're also all members of the 1,000-point club. I mean, there's 3 1,000-point scores. That's amazing.
That's incredible. And it used to be an old adage, coaching adage, if you get 3,000-point scorers on one team, that you're destined for a championship. So we'll see if that holds true.
Bevis is going to be charged with the foul. She thought she was just playing good defense, but the official said, no, you kind of pushed her out of bounds. Timothy Bryant, Brandon Marion, and LaSonia Baker wearing the striped shirts here today and calling the fouls as well as the travels.
Yeah, that one's kind of an easy one. No player ever fouls, though.
Nice drive. And again, it's Faith Adams. Didn't see that yesterday. She's really taken it to the rack, and she's not afraid to launch a 3, and she's going to the line to shoot a couple of free throws now.
Adams, the senior, maybe that's starting to sink into her. She's trying to do anything she can to keep the season going for UNC Asheville, and knows that she's got to become a little bit more of an offensive threat and attack that Gardner Webb defense. Well,
Coach Brown said she is the glue, but also capable of making that big shot. And her playing time can vary from 20 to 30 minutes a game, I guess, depending if she's having much offensive production. I would assume that's what she meant by that. But she does control the pace. And there's a trip. It's going to go against Layden Cox. She just kind of shrugged her shoulders like, I didn't try to do that. So Cox goes out. Christina Deng checks back in now for Alex Simmons.
That's 3 quick fouls for Gardner-Webb. See if Asheville can capitalize, really attack Gardner-Webb defensively, get some space, and see if they can get some easy buckets from the free throw line.
Brooke Sumter trying to hunt for that mid-range shot. Kicks it out in the corner. That's a 3-ball if it goes, and it does. Nice shot by Jemiah Blanks. That's her first bucket of the ball game.
Yeah, good spacing for UNC Asheville. Drive, kick.
But Jessica Williams comes right back, determined to answer, and she'll have to do so from the free throw line.
McKinley Brooks Sumter, drive, kick, finding your teammate Blanks in the corner. Big 3 by Asheville, still trying to hang around, keep it as tight as possible for as long as possible.
So Williams out of Augusta, Georgia. That's her 12th point. Make it 13. And make it 44-32. Back up by 12 here in the third quarter. UNC Asheville playing from behind again, as they did yesterday. Nice drive inside, and there's the bucket by McKinley Brooks Sumter. We'll see if she starts hunting some shots now.
There she goes. She's got to get it cooking here in the second half for Asheville.
Coach Brown just describes her as the shot maker. There's a foul, goes against number 2. It's going to be Faith Adams. Well, Adams is really working overtime trying to keep Bevis out of that 3-point territory.
Yeah, she's been tasked with the duty of face timing and face guarding. You can see her right here. She's has no idea where the ball is right now. She just does not want Bevis to touch it.
Nice camera work right there to back up what you're saying. Kane launches another 3. Gets it. No, that's a 2. But she'll take it. She's got 8. Boy, speaking of the glue, it sounds cliche when coaches say she's the coach out on the floor, but Alex Simmons says she really is the coach out there on the floor. A little scoop shot. Beautiful shot. It rolls out. Offensive rebound. And it goes for Minnis. So Minnis getting some production offensively now with 6.
And Asheville's going to have to find ways to get stops because down by 10, you can't just trade baskets. You're going to have to get stops and scores.
Boy, look at that. Alasia Smith, when she's not stealing it, she just makes sure it doesn't get down court as she swats it out of bounds. Just shy of the midcourt stripe. So a bucket here by the Blue Bulldogs. And they cut it to single digits again.
It's like we got an issue with the
slippery floor again.
Spot on the floor, yeah. Saw that a little bit yesterday. Some spots.
And again, for those watching that are not from the Charlotte area, there is ice underneath the floor. Back in the 70s and 80s, it seemed like it was a bigger problem than it is now. But every once in a while, that condensation does work its way up over the board through the boards.
And it's been nice and warm down here in Charlotte, so I can't imagine that humidity helps either.
The bucket cuts it to single digits. Adams. Blanks. Plenty of time. Blanks pulls up. She's fouled, and she's going to the line. That'll be a 2-shot foul.
Good shot by Blanks, being aggressive. The shot fake hit the 3 previously. Little shot fake, drive it, get downhill. And that's 5 team fouls now on Gardner-Webb. So Asheville's going to shoot 2 for the next almost 6 minutes, and that's a great way to chip into this lead.
Yeah, they hit their free throws yesterday.
Sure did. 14-17.
Blanks hits the first. She's a 71% shooter. Jessica Williams, the player of the year, just picked up foul number 3 with 5:59 to go in the quarter, number 3. So Layshia Smith will have to continue.
Yeah, Coach Simmons going to keep Jessica Williams out there. Trust her to make the right decision, not pick up any silly fouls, and that allows you to keep going to her, keep feeding her.
3 fouls, and she's not going to back down, huh? She takes it hard to the rim. She's going back to the line. You know, I saw her play against Winthrop this year, and I called you up, or I texted you. I said, boy, does she play with an angry face? And you laughed and said, that's just her game face. When she smiles, that means
she feels good about where things are. I haven't seen that smile completely come out yet, knowing that they still have some work to do, yeah.
But boy, she does play with a game face.
Yeah, she certainly has a chip on her shoulder this year, based off last year that Gardner-Webb felt like they had what they needed to be able to go through and win. Got knocked out earlier than what they had anticipated, so come back for her 5th year to see if they can win it all. That's why she's here. She's been playing like it all year.
But Williams and Smith both could have double-doubles here today. Boy, look at. There's a skip pass. Kane already has a couple threes. Leaves this one a little bit short, and the long rebound taken out by Ivy. Minnis being more assertive on the offensive end. Honey Brown thought that she might explode during the conference season, but she's been battling some injuries. And of course, she had that ACL at Virginia, then she had the transfer year.